usual. Oh, there's people in Star Marine at the moment. I'm not I'm not feeling Star Marine right now. Maybe in a little bit. I think I forgot to have coffee today. Let's see here. Let's see. What am I gonna do?
You know, Gandora, my bot is telling me to get on Star Marine, but me myself doesn't want to.
What?
Myself doesn't want to get on Star Marine, but my bot is telling me to get on the Star Marine and start shooting at them.
You should do it. You should jump into Star Marine and tell us how it goes.
Hey, so Unique, you're saying SLI doesn't work in Pascal?
It's supported officially, but no one uses it, and NVIDIA has basically said that they will not support it. So, like, if you plug it in, the controller panel should say it does.
Okay. Follow on to OpenGL.
But NVIDIA does not like it. What Bud and I were talking about earlier, because I think we were talking about Gandor's situation, was that they wanted to offload the PhysX part of processing onto a second card, which I guess you can do without SLI.
Yeah.
But I don't know many games that use PhysX.
So Star Citizen does use PhysX.
They do? Okay.
Yeah. And so my hope is that it would have a positive impact. But I think just the latency of the communication between the two is probably enough to negate the extra value.
Okay.
So that was my concern there. You can set it to go dedicated. Now to see if we can go to an ECN alert and have a better experience than what we normally have. I'm gonna be counting on you, Barrel. Just saying, I'm gonna be looking to what server you're on. But
that's a small list.
Yeah.
It's usually a good bet.
Like 4 of them are the same title. Series CMDR.
I really hope that's the case. And honestly, if it'd be nice to be able to go on a full server and not have the thing crap out. We're only talking 50 people, right? I'm sure they'll raise the cap again like they did last time, though.
They should really get that working.
Yeah.
You're gonna make it faster than the single GPU, even with extra latency on top of it.
I mean, VR SLI, like the graphics card rise, is a good idea in theory. But what if one starts to get ahead of the other?
That's all
You frame cap it.
That's all controlled by the CPU.
Yeah, you basically say next frame, next frame, next
Well,
frame.
then you're going as slow as your slowest component,
But you're rendering half as much.
yeah, the card already isn't maxed out, so you wouldn't really feel much of a performance boost out of it.
What's the triple Nuber FPS?
Only if the game is CPU limited. It was CPU limited. And if that was 2 SLI,
If the game is struggling with one GPU, then yeah, that makes perfect sense. But if you're struggling, if you're not struggling,
yeah, it's not gonna help.
yeah.
Yeah, I figure so. Picking a server, Barrel.
But I haven't.
Regardless, I mean, you need to be able to pick a server that you can play with your friends on. Let's see here. Okay, ECN alert. Yes, accept the offer. See if I can survive with ESN off. Oh, it's ESP, not ESN. Okay, there you go.
I wanna feel your heart beat together with mine. You cross the room and I get in
Kind of wish I'd been practicing this way to begin with. Since
I'll get what I
first I had no idea you could turn it off.
me soon as I give you the eye.
Definitely nice to not feel like I'm fighting with my ship to point at places.
Till the morning sun. I wanna feel your heart beat together with mine. Come on with me, 'cause tonight I wanna be close to you.
Oh man, so what are you up to, Barrel? Hanging out? Any grand plans for the night?
Come on with me, 'cause tonight I wanna be close to you.
Alright. Sorry, your computer's actually on, or you're just still putting them together, Truth?
Be together with mine.
My main
You cross
computer
the
is
room
all
and
together
I
already.
get in your sights. Before the night is through, I'll get what I desire. You want to be
And I haven't heard Benson's loading yet, so either he's losing in Star Marine or he's not playing.
make me feel so
I'm not
right.
playing.
Then we can dance until the morning sun. I wanna feel
Why not? Because if I start playing it and then no one plays it, and then I'm like, you can just come play with me, and then I'll be like,
be close
ah,
to you.
fine. And then I'll be inside your ship, being bored to death, and then I'll sneakily exit the game and play Diablo instead.
Wow.
I wanna feel your heart.
Why don't you just play with me?
You cross the room and I get in your sights. Before the night is through,
You can play sneakily with me. How about that?
I tried to be sneaky last night. I was going to put in your ship, and then when you're far enough to enable my weapon, then I can just go back. But then I failed because you saw me. Yeah, like eventually, can you jump? Yup, it's best this. I'm like, I'm just going
Dang. Go back to standard.
Landing coupler disengaged. Restrict speed until clear of the station perimeter.
Well, I'm about to black out. There you go. He probably does want to play piano. Nice.
Yeah. But too bad I can't afford them because they're ridiculously expensive.
Yeah, I think the single high DPS ship guns.
Man, I was watching your stream earlier tonight when you were playing the forest, and wow, Tater's got worked up, huh?
Tater's definitely
minute. We're gonna have to play this little audio clip for Taters.
There we go.
And maybe Taters will get it.
Here we go.
Oh, they have a song? What? Alright. Hold on, we're gonna play the song version.
I hope they have a song.
What we need is a few good taters. What's taters, precious? What's taters, huh? Potatoes.
Why is this thing being a pain?
Alright, this might be loud, but I don't care because it's a funny song.
There we go.
What we need is a few good taters.
Oh, goodness sakes.
What's
Yeah.
taters,
Apparently,
precious?
2 video cards is not better than 1. My wife now will have a badass card as well. So. Sure, I'll cover you while you fix it.
Are you listening, Taters?
Yeah.
I have a 1080 and a 1080 Ti, so I thought I would be able to improve performance by offloading physics since I had both of them anyways. But I feel that that was wrong.
What's Taters, precious?
What is taters? Taters are delicious.
There you go, Taters. Do you know what that's from?
Okay,
So
so
it's a bit hard with the. I'm not sure. I heard it was kind of in music form, so couldn't really hear the voices that well.
Oh, are you kidding me?
I'm just making excuses because I don't know what that's from.
Really?
Yeah,
Have you ever seen Lord of the Rings?
I have not seen Lord of the Rings.
what?
Ah, sacrilege! Get out of our Discord right now!
I was gonna read them first.
Man, we
but
need to have more
I'll
Super
bet.
Friends events and do the big theater thing.
Yeah.
We gotta catch up some of our members on important lore.
Right?
Yeah, I should have watched the movies, but I didn't because
Cause you didn't.
well, the first time that my parents tried to get me to watch them, it was scary. That was a long time ago. Not that long ago, actually, but it feels like a long time ago. So I didn't want to watch them back then.
Gotcha.
They're not that old, are they? Don't tell me they're that old.
just that
But he's grown a lot as a person who's not terrified of everything.
just terrified of cannibals. They still.
Let's see here.
I don't think they used to scare me.
But yeah, no, I definitely was getting a solid 10 or 20 frames per second more with only one card installed, so I'll probably, before the end of the night here, just
Did you try installing
Swatch.
3 cards?
oh, that'll help.
Yeah, you need 3 cards, Gandora.
Okay,
Maybe if
well
you
that
install-
explains
install enough
everything.
Cards, you can just
What?
FPS up.
Oh
Just install
no,
more cards, it'll always help.
I can't buy my
Never-
prismatics?
Never do anything bad.
What? Come
How did I
on.
blow myself up?
What?
Oh.
Why does it say I only have 378 merits?
This is Gandora without coffee. 378 what?
378 credits. Oh, I have to be 4 weeks pledged, so I won't be able to buy these prismatics for 2 more days. Fuck!
My room killed me. I don't know how. Okay. Okay, let's see if we can get up. This game is giant Gandora. What are you gonna do at Robigo?
What do you think I'm doing in Robigo?
Hanging out.
Making
Having
lots of moolah.
Croutons. That's what you get at Robigo.
Maybe you do.
Man, I'm completely surrounded by really weird drawings that my wife and my youngest child have drawn around me, and they took a bunch of like Klingon Halloween eyes and put them all over my whiteboards and drew monsters everywhere. For the most part, I don't even get to use it anymore for what I normally would, just because I know they'll come in and erase it and do what they want to draw on the board. Here. Go. What should we do? Does anyone want to play with me in the Arena Commander? Or shall I do a solo swarm?
Open up what?
Guardian structure maybe. So it'll have to copy paste it. So go into your chat, your upper left menu.
I'm there.
And then say it, and say like Guardian structure 100.
Guardian structure 100.
Maybe.
Hang on, let me search it in the. Let me search
location.
it in the command list.
Maybe it's like location of Guardian structure 100.
Anything crazy new happen other than streaming? Well, I don't know. Did I have my software business last we spoke? I know it's been forever. I think I was just starting it initially. Yeah. It's grown progressively over the last 2 years, and so that's been going really well. And I quit the stupid ass day job that I had, so now I work full time for myself, and the rest of the time I play games and hang out with folks. Yeah, day pump.
No, it's not working.
Bummer, dude.
You gotta say paste more funny, like paste.
Wait, it didn't even hear the word. Hold on.
Say Atashi wa
Thargoid Site 100.
I think it's structure.
How do you pronounce Thargoid properly?
Thargoid, you just said it.
I thought so. It just doesn't understand my voice, I guess. Thargoid.
Man,
100. Oh my god.
you might have to go through each command and actually tell it what you sound like instead of what Malik sounds like.
Really?
That's all in the. That's in the
Have
voice.
you set it up yourself?
No, but I watched him set it up today. He actually says something and then he double clicks that thing in the little voice readout, and
Okay,
then
gotcha.
he
So even
binds
if
a
it
command to it.
Gotcha.
So
that way, even if it translates it incorrectly,
yeah,
he just uses that as his command.
yeah, and that's what Benson
makes
should
sense.
do too.
Call everything art out here.
We can pickle
One of
that.
the big reasons I moved us out here, because Kat's an artist, and like everywhere else we lived, there was zero appreciation for art. So it'd be like she's worked her whole life at becoming a better artist, but she would go and do art like in a Starbucks or whatever, and everyone would like look over their shoulder at her amazing work and be like, I could do that if it mattered. Right. And then like out here, she would go into a coffee shop and it'd be like 6 or 7 people huddled around it. Oh, that's so amazing. She had never experienced that in her life. And it's like, she was great in Colorado too. She's gotten better obviously over time of continuing to be a good artist, but like the attitude about art is so different in like a military town in my experience.
So, Alaric, did you install EDDI yet? Alaric? Hello?
Well, Alex left.
Oh, he's gone.
I know, I haven't installed whatever that is. You should tell me about it so that I know.
Well, okay, so today during Malik's Thargoid Thursday, he explained that there's an application that's not listed in his profile page thing, forum post.
Okay.
There's an application you have to install to get the Thargoid site stuff to work. And it's called EDDI. Well, he's gone forever. Oh, he's in another chat.
Stuff, Kira. I think he wants to work on his settings without interrupting folks. He's probably getting frustrated by it, so he doesn't want to start cursing in the stream.
That's a dick move. I wanted to hear him struggle.
You could always just go and hop.
Hey, I got a question. Would you guys?
Oh, I can move people. I just.
Would you guys watch my stream if I did like some hacking, like basic hacks and stuff and vulnerability analysis?
What kind?
Well, I'd probably start out with Linux, some bash hacking, and then move up to actually getting like a vulnerable box off of a website and hacking into it without knowing anything about it.
That'd be interesting. I don't know about the latter one being something safe to stream, but
why not? It's just it's meant to be hacked into.
Oh, like is it something called a vulnerable box? It's just like intentionally.
Yeah, people create them all the time. Intentional vulnerable boxes. Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be honestly really interesting.
I kind of feel like I should do something a little different.
Kira says that sounds like a way to get banned for some reason.
Actually, you can tell your viewer that there was a cybersecurity awareness week thing that actually streamed on Twitch. People hacking into a box or getting a flag off of a box by getting privilege escalation, and the trick was that it was the people in the chat had to vote on what letter to type next in the terminal. So 100 people all trying to decide what letter to type next, and it took I think it was 30 seconds between letters to actually type it. It was absolute torture to watch, but it was one of the flags you had to get in order to win the game. So hundreds of people would be in there, and then the mods that were watching would sometimes they would just totally screw with people by completely erasing the terminal right before they get the flag. So they have all the shell code typed out, I'm talking 100 characters into the terminal, and the mods see it and they're like, oh, no, you didn't say the magic word, and then they would just erase everything.
That's funny.
Yep.
Yeah, no, that does sound cool though. I think that it would definitely be something interesting to watch. Another one, I don't know if you've done it, but game hacking is a fun one to do.
Now that could get you in a lot of trouble though.
No, single player.
Yeah, what if I went and hacked Orbis?
Yeah, but I mean single player games. Showing how to edit memory on old Super Nintendo games and stuff like that. I think that'd be perfectly safe. Oh.
Maybe.
Would that really bother people?
It might.
People get butthurt about memory editing on Super Nintendo titles still. Is that a thing? I think that's a reasonable place.
Like that.
Yeah. It's basically just using cheat codes, but you're showing how to actually find the memory points in those games and actually edit the behavior. It's one of my favorite things to do. Just play one of the old classics and go in and edit the memory. Yes, people do get butthurt over dumb shit.
I could hack an email server by sending it malicious code.
Yeah, see, to me, that stuff sounds a lot more bad than hacking a game.
Really?
Especially a single player game? Yeah, dude. But it's all a matter of perspective. I guess if you care more about whether or not people are cheating in a game that they're playing by themselves than you do about actually doing potentially illegal things.
No, hacking an email server is not illegal if you own it.
Yeah, if you own it, it's no big deal. It's
Right.
like,
I'm not gonna like
yeah, you have to
stream
have a lot of
myself.
clarity. Yeah, like stream yourself actually hacking a bank.
Yeah.
Like,
No.
and what somehow, oops, what happened? I'm like, that'd be ridiculous. That would be my caution. Would be make it very clear. I own this server, or this is a server you're supposed to hack. But yeah, that'd be cool though.
Sounds interesting.
It is actually pretty boring. I'll say that much. So.
I know, but it sounds.
But that's why you put
interesting.
good music on.
Yeah,
Right.
you put good music on and has.
Put
has
good music,
talk to
and
you
then
now.
when you like shout, I did it, they pop over and they're like, oh cool, he did it.
I don't know if I would sound that excited about that, but okay.
Well, you gotta get
Well,
some.
maybe you just have me pop in for when you succeed to make things down.
But I'm gonna need a couple hundred.
You're gonna need
million.
a lot more to buy all the prismatics because you don't want to hold on to that
Right. We'll
rank
move on.
for an eternity.
Move on to the
Is
next
that
one.
the last one you need?
No, this is on my second account.
Yeah. So what other equipment do you need in the power play?
I want it all actually, but probably the next thing.
Let's see here. Yeah, Kira thinks maybe you'll get a government job out of it. I think he wouldn't complain about that. He would not complain about getting a job offer out of the deal.
The government probably wouldn't want to work for the government. They
No.
probably don't pay that well.
They pay their contractors pretty well, actually. But they're don't necessarily enjoy that. That's why I won't accept government jobs. I get offers all the time, and I'm like, I'm okay. I did that for 6.5 years. It was neat. We've been locked at 24 frames per second. Like, it hasn't moved. This was running at way more than that yesterday. So, I'm gonna kill this guy real quick, and then I think I'm gonna go ahead and uninstall that extra card. It is not helping me at all. You know what? Let's go. Bombs away.
El sol me da esperanza, como tus ojos, pura pasión y amor. Yo
Keep thinking I have secondary guns on this, but I do not.
Energía, baby.
Go. There we go, and come on. Oh. Killing space pirates is kind of like meditation for me. Just the chillest activity that I can do. There we go. There's the fireworks. Oh, I see. I go there and I can get the thing off of the ship. Now I understand.
What are you playing, Taters?
I'm not playing anything at the moment.
Why not?
Cause
He's playing real life simulator.
yeah,
It
The
sounds like
most
a
boringest
terrible game.
ever.
it is actually. I don't know why I still play it.
Terrible graphics. FPS sucks.
Yes.
I mean, I actually haven't had very many problems with FPS or
With real life.
yeah, no.
Alright guys, I'll be right back.
You must have a very good video card.
It was two guys versus me, and they know the bug. They know the bug trick. So I left.
I kind of want to set up voice attack.
Are you too lazy to press a button?
Yes. I want something that'll adjust my pips for me.
Yeah, since you're streaming, right? You'll be like streaming and stuff, and then you'll be like, "Oh, hello guys and everyone." Landing
Wouldn't it
G.
really be easier to use your voice and have to say your words when you could just press the button to do pips?
Not when I can make it press my button like 5 times instead of like.
Yeah, I guess so. Well, I mean, if you've got a lot of buttons, you might want to. Well, it would be faster. It should be able to just.
I got millions of buttons. So many buttons I haven't even bound them all yet.
Well, then find one to do the thing.
I needed to do the thing like at least twice each time I push the button.
Find it to have like a. You can probably download a file. Wait, not a file. There's probably something to do macros on there.
You know,
I don't know how.
I thought there was like a way to macro it, but Logitech software is not so macro friendly.
What are you using with? What type of?
I have an X56. It's a Logitech SideTech X56.
I'm not even gonna pretend I know what actually that is. I don't know why I asked you that.
Yeah.
Because I forgot to do anything.
Yeah, it's a joystick throttle combo.
Okay.
Oh, okay. I can't get it to work.
Alric, you gotta install EDDI.
EDDI, what is that?
I wouldn't know why I can.
Don't know.
Is that another plugin?
No, it's something Malik said during his live stream that you need to have for the Thargoid site stuff to work because it interacts with Google.
Yeah, another voice attack plugin. It's a voice attack plugin.
See, I moved you out of the channel.
I saw that.
Oh, great.
Oh, well.
I don't. I feel. Rank order system for roles is also based on like where you have it in the actual roles menu. You open up the roles menu. Yeah, you have to actually drag them around for one to be higher or lower than the other one.
Huh.
So, I mean, then there's also permissions. I don't know if that's what it is. That could be why it looks like their squires are higher than the citizens. Anyway, that's weird.
You should let him know. Maybe he'll make you a knight for it.
That's it. Ooh, yeah, that's a good idea. Or he might not, because, contradict in a way. Pointing out a mistake he made.
Yeah.
I'll add him. Let's see. Andorra.
Or just tell him in private message so all the squires don't start screwing with everybody.
That's a good idea. But
oh God!
That might add to the fun.
What's oh God? Yeah, surprisingly, my computer can handle this shit pretty well.
I'm just gonna play Elite rather than fiddling with stuff that I don't need to worry about
I
right now.
actually really want to play around with that voice attack stuff, but I don't know if I want to buy
I'm
it.
telling you,
$10.
honestly, dude,
$10.
$10. Yeah, do it. Focus Elite. Reset HMD. Nice.
Yeah, but you can only get
Find
like half of
keys.
his shit to work.
Only the stuff that uses. I mean, I can get mostly all of it to work. Right now, it's mostly the advanced features that I haven't figured out yet, and some of the targeting stuff. I can't quite get it to target things yet. Like, it's
Just yell at it to shoot all the bad guys. Say shoot the enemy. Maybe it even needs to be simpler than that. Just say win. Try that.
power to engines.
Autopilot.
That's not it. You guys sound funny when you use the voice attack thing.
Do what?
You're just talking to nobody.
What? Are you
It's a little
kidding me?
weird.
Do you ever watch Star Trek? Come
Landing
on.
gear.
Yeah, I guess so. But,
Landing gear.
What do you call Star Trek? God
Star
dang it.
Trek?
I think they fixed the passenger missions. I'm not finding any.
Where
How
are you?
dare they fix the passenger missions? I don't know. I don't
Request
know if
docking.
they fixed them or not. Let's see. Maybe I'm just not board flipping hard enough. Board flip harder.
Where are you right now?
Pad 4.
I am in Robigo.
Okay.
Just doing the old
Pad
passenger
4.
board flip thing. Meh. It should be 80 mil an hour. What's up, Taters?
Getting these bad ones at CS. That's all I'm getting. Just like these 500,000 ones.
Yeah, I'm not getting shit either. Do you think they're like out there patching it right now? There's one.
Landing gear.
And then all of them were the same. I wasn't getting. Well, no, I board flipped once and it worked. So I think I went from open play to the other one, and it was. That was it. Open play to solo play.
Oh no!
And then there's also private groups, though, isn't there?
Activate
Dang
self-destruct
it.
sequence.
Is it supposed to refresh
That's
when
what just
you go
happened.
in and out, or does it?
It refreshes every 15 minutes, and it also refreshes every time you switch between a multiplayer and solo mode. So you can either go to private or you can go to open play. And most people, they will alternate between private and on and open. Like they'll do private solo, open solo, private solo, open solo. That's how you board flip. But it's supposedly getting fixed. I don't know.
Imperial Courier. What the hell is this thing?
Imperial Courier. Are you gonna buy
Yeah.
one?
I'm thinking about it. It looks super sweet.
It looks like kind of like it's got a banana nose, right?
Yeah. I can't buy it. Why can I not buy it?
You want me to
Requires
tell you why?
rank. Got it. I know. I can see it now.
Do you want to get rank? I can. It's a good way to make money too.
I'd like to, yeah.
Okay. There's a system called Ngalin. Ngalinn.
Hang on. Oh, galaxy map.
You'll want to go do that before the board flipping thing gets fixed too.
What is it called?
Ngalinn. Ngalinn. Take a medium or small ship there. And
Ngalinn.
No, Ngalinn.
Oh, Linn. Oh.
And you'll go there. There will be
Oh, Jesus.
There will be two systems right next to each other, and you'll do boom data delivery or any kind of data delivery missions between the two. Sometimes it's secure information needs delivering.
Between the two where? Sorry.
And Golan and the one that's next to it. I don't remember the name of it.
Reset HMD.
You know, I just keybind a button to that HMD thing, man.
My keyboard's too far away, and I don't want to bind it to my HOTAS because it would need to be a modifier key, so it's so much easier to just use my voice. Especially now that I got that. Lights. Landing gear. This place is a lot closer than CO, so I'm gonna go there for sure.
What is?
Nagalan.
Yeah, it's in the bubble.
Okay, sweet.
This is how you get Imperial rank. What's up, Taters?
Wait, where you're somewhere right now.
Jump and scan.
Make something like me.
We can barely hear you.
Yeah, I can barely hear you.
Okay. So, you are somewhere. What's
Yes.
Kyoto.
Uh-huh.
And where is that?
I am a lark.
I'm in Robigo.
Which is where you're making money, right?
It's right next to Cios. Yep.
Is that better than CS?
The missions are worth about anywhere from 2 million to 2.7 million per run. But Sothis is 60 light years away.
So you need a better ship.
Yeah, I roll with a Anaconda that has exactly a 66 light year jump range, fully loaded with passengers.
Okay. I get it.
Jump and scan.
Because I was confused.
Cause
Why I was not going there if you're making better money? And I remember that you have a better ship.
Yeah, you upgrade. So you go to Cios and Sothis, you earn 200 million while you're there. Then you fly back into the bubble and you go to one of the Liang Rui stations, and you buy yourself an Anaconda and you fill it up with the stuff that I have for my Robigo Anaconda build.
I feel like I should make more money in Cios first before I go here. Can I make the same amount of money here, or should I? Or is this more for rank?
That is more for rank, but you will make about 20 mil an hour. And there's no need to fly around a big Type 7. You can't actually. You have to fly around a medium or a small ship, and you don't need any cargo. It's all data that gets stored in your ship's internal memory. So there's no need for passenger cabins. There's no need for cargo racks. It's just straight up fly from one station, fill up with
jump and scan.
No, it's not jump and scan. You fill up with boom data delivery missions from the mission board.
No, that's just a command. Sorry.
Oh.
It jumps me to the next system and honks the horn.
Interesting. Okay.
That sounds like a good command.
Unless you say it 5 million times.
Yes, but that's much easier than actually doing it.
I completely agree. My modifier key to jump is kind of awkward. It's
Okay,
not
I'm
bad,
now
but like
tempted to
just using my
actually go.
voice.
Not tempted to actually go and get that.
It's only $10, and then Malik's package is freaking free.
Well, if you like Malik's package, you should support him and donate to him.
I did. I bought something through his affiliate link. I might donate something, or I'm probably going to give him my subscriber when it comes free soon. I've got another Prime sub soon.
You know that he survived cancer?
I sort of feel like I had heard something about that back when I was somewhat more interested in this game than I was.
About it sometimes. I think he had like.
He seems
lung
like he's
cancer.
an incredibly nice dude.
Yeah, he would be
Jump
a
and
very
scan.
good super friend. Like, he's a very nice, sharing person. He doesn't keep any secrets from anybody. So.
Like, I didn't even mean for him to like go into such an insane tutorial, and he was just like, you know what, hold on, let me just show you. And then it's like, weren't you doing something? It's crazy. He's a really nice dude.
He doesn't even care about, like, he likes to teach people, so that's why he has a button on his stream deck that says, like, information alert or something, or...
Yeah, I saw that when he started teaching somebody how to use the microphone.
Yeah.
It cracked me up.
Anyways. And, I mean, I've talked to him in Discord. He's a real nice guy. I'm probably going to help him with the bad blocks thing that he's got with his drive. It's going to be kind of sad, though, because it sounds like it's a reoccurring issue. So his drive's probably failing. He's going to need a new one.
I mean, but on the bright side, at least if it's not dead right now, it should still be salvageable, right?
Yeah, he can save his data. But he just reinstalled Windows, so he doesn't really care about that.
Well, if that's the case, then just get a new hard drive. Sorry, bud.
He said
it sucks, but...
He said he can't afford it right now or something, so...
Oh. I guess. That's fair.
Yeah.
Hard drives are the cheapest part of a PC, though.
We can't all be ninja and make $370 million a month.
I mean, even then, I mean, it depends. Like, if he's talking a solid state for just the boot up sequence, then that's expensive. But if you're doing just for your pure storage, you can get 4 terabytes for like, what is it, $90 now?
I don't know, man. Nobody runs regular drives anymore. Everybody uses SSDs. Especially for
I use SSD for startup, and then I use just regular drives for the rest of it. There's no minuscule difference. I don't even notice a difference.
I beg to differ. The read-write on an SSD is 10 times better than a hard drive.
Oh no.
Oh yes.
I don't doubt that. No, I said, oh no, I don't doubt that.
Oh, okay.
But actual game performance...
It matters.
Next. I see a bottleneck in it when I'm trying to do my 3D rendering, when it's trying to process a massive amount of data, which is why that's set for the SSD. But actual gaming,
I mean, I definitely I don't have an SSD and I need one. But, I've just got a hard drive. And it's annoying because it's very slow. Especially when I'm playing any game that...
I have a solid state and then a 4 terabyte solid state.
I have a terabyte solid state, that's all I run.
Yeah, but you can move the game. Well, I guess you could just delete things, but I don't know.
Yep.
I don't know why I don't just delete things. I could just delete things and then I wouldn't have.
What's the fastest, smallest cheap ship so that I can do these boom deliveries quick and fun? And not in a Orca.
Imperial Eagle?
Sidewinder.
I already had an Eagle. I might get another one. That one was
You
fun.
never had an Imperial Eagle.
Oh, fair point, fair point.
And you don't need rank for the Imperial Eagle. And it is basically the fastest ship in the game.
Set station filters. Alright, cool.
Well, it's not going to be 80 mil an hour if I screw around with my cursor a bunch.
You know, I thought those ship lights would actually emit light. They don't.
Yeah, they do. You just have to have something in front of you. Remember, it's space.
I mean, no, not those. The what is it? The little Christmas light things. The white
You
Christmas
bought
lights.
those?
Yeah, of course.
I wonder what they would look
All
like.
the paint jobs look terrible to me.
I wonder what they would look like on an Anaconda, the ship lights. I gotta look. That would be
It
really
doesn't
funny.
even give you a preview. That's what annoys me.
It does
And yeah,
too.
they don't even emit light. They just sort of only on like 1 or 2 ships, I think.
Really?
Yeah, it's
thought it was
only
on
like
all
a
of them.
couple images. I didn't see it on anything else. It's on all of them, but I didn't see a preview of all of them. If I did, I would have looked at the Orca and been like, "Oh, I'm not getting this," because it only goes like a quarter of the way up the Orca's window. Nice. A gallon. Here we go.
Now I want to see if the ship lights show up in my ship. You know, the Anaconda is one of the only ships in the game that has a damage model, so when the ship takes damage, you actually see panels peeling off and fire and scars on the top deck, and it's
Set
pretty cool.
filter station. Oh, damn it. I blew it.
You
Set
did
station
blow it.
filters. Do what?
Why do you keep setting the station filters?
Because it's not reading my voice. Set station filters.
String lights. Oh, that's
wait, it's just
hilarious.
filter. Set station filter.
It just drapes across the dash. It doesn't even go around. They just drape them
Set
across the front
station
of the dash.
filter. That
You
goes
should
to work.
train your voice attack.
I already have
Well,
like 4 times.
Did you go into the command and actually like redo the voice command? Because the way Malik says stuff, it doesn't always type out that way. Do you know how to do that?
You can just change the names as far as I'm aware. There's no way to train voice attack. It uses Windows speech recognition as far as I'm aware.
Right, but can't you go into each command like and tell it to re-record your voice saying the command?
No.
Are you
No.
sure?
It's
'Cause I
only
saw
you
him
type
doing
in the
that.
word. Yeah.
I saw
You
him doing
type
that.
in the word.
Okay, so there's type in the word, and then you can't like. Man, I'm pretty sure
I'll have
there's
to
a
double
way.
check.
I mean, I
But
haven't
I'm
set it up
almost certain
yet,
there is.
but I watched him do
Because he
it.
didn't even list that in his instructions at all.
Right, he wouldn't.
Nor does he mention the EDDI thing.
Right, he
I
didn't.
mean, he should then, because that's terrible directions.
Well, you know, it's free.
That's fair, but that's about it. And also, I'm almost certain it just won't read my voice. Like, I'll look for it once I'm landed at the station, though. Pronunciation. It only. I'm pretty positive it's only using Windows voice recognition.
Right, so it is, but were you watching his stream when he was setting up commands? Because I think you were. He would say
Yes.
something, and it wouldn't actually type out exactly what he.
I'm pretty positive we were watching the same thing. He typed it in. He had to manually type it in, and then just kept saying the same things so that it would read it differently.
No, he said something. Then he went into that window that has all the things that he said. He right-clicked one of the things and
he can, he's using, he used the already existing voice recognition to say something, and then that created the word for the command, and then that command now exists because he said the word. I see what you're getting at.
He could rename it and not change what the computer thought he had said.
I have no idea what you're saying. You're gonna have to send me a video of it, because I'm almost certain it's not in there. I'm about to land in.
It's not that big of a deal to be able to move people around, so.
Landing gear.
No, I was just
Lights.
How is it supposed to work? I don't know if that's... I feel like Squire is above Citizen, but I don't really know what Squire is. Yeah, Squire is a person of high social standing who owns... Okay, there's 73 periods.
I don't know, they cornered me and made me a knight. Like, we were going to a dungeon in Orvis and they just, like, stopped and had this weird, crazy ritual. So
it's Hickman Survey that you said has the boom data delivery?
Yeah, that sounds right.
The only station in the system.
Yeah, Hickman's, and then you go to Hickman's, and it will send you to the next system over. What is it called?
Together replied. The actual infographic was wrong. Also, he has been ignoring my comments on Steam.
His comments in where?
I don't know. Stream. Okay.
What? I'm not ignoring your comments.
Check your stream.
Really?
I don't know how to speak.
Okay.
No, that's what he said.
Maybe I have to reinstall this restream chat again. For fuck's sake. Again. Yeah, give me a second, or I'll tell it to reinstall. Ah.
I don't see any voice option. Just so I'm just looking though.
You know, I haven't installed, but I haven't set anything up yet, so it's gonna be a little while before I can actually help you troubleshoot it.
That's okay. I don't see like an actual init voice training thing.
Right, no, there wouldn't be a voice training thing. What you would do is like re-say the thing that you were supposed to say to run the command, I guess. Where is he? Is he in Twitch? I don't see anything. Gandora is probably talking.
Also, he's been ignoring my comments on...
Yeah, Gandora, are you talking in your own chat and not mine?
Oh, that would be funny. I think I've got his open.
If he's hosting me...
He's talking he's hosting you.
Yeah, so if you're hosting me, Gandora, I can't see what you type in your own chat. I mean, I checked, and I did not...
Oh my god, I can't even start my... Wait. Let me make sure I'm at the right point. No, he said something else. Oh my god, I can't even start my computer now. Okay, so I am not getting any video at all. Same card I had yesterday. Basically, if it thinks you said tacos, then leave it as tacos. Been chatting for a bit. That's what he said.
Oh, Gandora, you're talking in the wrong chat, dude.
I don't know if he knows that, and I don't know if I should say anything.
He heard you, if he's watching me still. Which I think he is. There he is, now he's in my chat.
Okay.
Maybe just a little, he said.
I'm watching from. Yes.
I don't see any boom delivery. I just see secure information needs delivering. Is that
Yep,
the one?
Yep, do those.
Okay.
And you're only handing them in for reputation. Just so you know.
Courier jobs too? Does that
Yep,
count?
courier. Any kind of courier, data delivery, any of that shit. Do those. And they'll all go to the same system. Make sure they all go to the same system.
Yeah, they do.
And then once you go over there, try and load up like 20. I think 20 is the max.
Let's get dangerous.
Alright, Gandora, if you're trying to talk to me now, I can see you talk. I just reinstalled Restream Chat. It's in beta, so I have to reinstall it all the time. So apparently Gandora broke his computer. Gandora,
Oh no, how?
put your video card back in and then uninstall it from the device mangler. Then you can remove it. Otherwise, it's going to be the primary. And then every time you boot Windows, it's going to try and pick that card over your other one. I'm not talking down to you. I'm just explaining in great detail. Sorry if that sounded patronizing. It was not meant to be. Oh, for fuck's sake, now my stream software is froze up or something.
Well, see, that's what you get for being so rude.
Oh no, it's still working. I just can't I can't click on it anymore. Whatever.
Target next system.
I have a button for that too.
I wish I would have known there was a button for that, but now I can just use my voice.
Wait, can you do self-destruct?
In
I
a
don't
button?
think so. Maybe
You
he has
should, you
it.
should try it. You should try
Yeah.
yelling self-destruct.
Try initiate self-destruct sequence alpha.
No.
You should try ship go boom boom.
Landing gear.
I don't think Malik talks like that.
No, I don't think he does.
Did you watch his stream today, Tater?
No. Should I have?
Yeah,
He bought
he
cookies.
did some cool shit today.
Where
Thargoid
was
shit.
that?
I'll teach you guys how to do Thargoid shit eventually.
Bug unwilling here. Somebody with who is that's texting notification. Who is this person? The Scandi? That doesn't sound like the right person. Wait, are they getting stream notifications put in the chat?
Huh?
Wait, who is this person we're talking about?
Where?
Who are we talking about? I just remember I don't actually know who this is.
Who? What?
You were just asking me about if I had seen somebody's.
Malik, I
Malik.
tagged you earlier today. You're probably at school or something.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go.
Hey, Gandora.
My God, that was terrible.
It's alive. For now.
How did you fix it, Gendor? Did you reboot 3 times?
No, well, I had to put the card back in and uninstall, just like you were saying. I was like, not patronizing at all. I had been asking you, what the fuck did I do? I'm like, come on, Key, I know you can help me here.
That'll be $100, please.
But no response. I'm like, well, fuck it. I'm gonna have to use my actual brain. God damn it.
Games, like, I think games.
Some people just like to lurk, though. They don't like to be
Radio
talked
on.
to or called out.
Yeah, some
Well,
people
they
just like
didn't
to
call
chill.
them out,
Focus
but,
lead.
you know.
Like, I've tried to call out people that join my stream and don't say anything, and they end
They'll
up just
run away.
leaving. Yeah. Like, I came here to just lurk. I don't want you to talk to me. Go about your business.
Oh god. Yeah, that was scary, like restarting multiple times and it's just a black screen. Not recognizing anything. Even on the DOS startup. It wasn't Windows, like
You mean
the
BIOS?
compute
You
yeah,
have
the
DOS
BIOS.
on
Okay, whatever.
it.
Fuck off. You knew exactly what I meant.
It was probably picking your old card.
No, so it was only both of them. They both
Oh.
had to be in at the same time.
It's SLI,
The
yeah.
BIOS, it's not SLI, but the BIOS recognized them as a pair. So I think that there's a setting inside the graphics cards that helps them talk to each other even when you don't have an SLI connector. And
Maybe. I don't know.
because I had to uninstall the drivers in Windows and then it booted normally.
I'm pretty sure you have to SLI with the same exact card. You can't do like.
No, but I think they have something to communicate with each other. So when I set it to do physics exclusively, they became like a pair that couldn't be done separately. Just a
Huh.
guess, but I know that it wasn't even able to go to the BIOS. So
Well, I have switched out video cards before and had it not work until I uninstalled the old video card. So
yeah.
$80 mil an hour. Has it been an hour yet? Do I have 80 mil yet? No,
It's been an hour.
it has not been an hour. Have
It's
I been
an
streaming?
hour- It's been an hour since I should have gone to sleep, so I'm gonna do that now. Good night.
Good night.
Bye bye.
You know what? I'm gonna take out my contacts now so I don't forget later. I have been falling asleep with my contacts in my eyes and waking up with excruciating headaches.
Ouch.
Yeah.
Oh no. Oh,
Alaric's over here having fun with his new voice attack software. Driving me insane.
Yeah, I've been listening to you guys pretty much the whole time, so.
Yeah, I'd love to teach him how to set it up, but I'm trying to make 80 million in an hour. But at least he's gonna get his Imperial rank before board flipping is no longer a thing.
That works.
Oh, when you get over to the next system, Alaric, you're gonna want to just pick up as many as you can without board flipping that go back to Nagalan.
Okay.
And then just do that cycle. Don't try and board flip at the other place, because the other place will try and send you to a further away system. So.
And almost all of them are just taking out pirates in the Golan.
Yeah. I don't do those. They're always too difficult for the price. I mean, it takes you 3 hours to do it, but they're only going to pay you $1 million for it. So it's like, fuck that shit. Why would I ever do that? And then you watch FDev will have streams once a week, I think, or twice a week, where they play the game, and they're terrible at it. Like, they'll pick up missions that they're just wasting time. They don't even care about playing the game. Literally, they just pick up the one mission that'll take them an entire hour to get done, and just chat with folks while they're doing that mission.
That's crazy.
I guess I kind of understand it's PR,
Lights
right?
on.
Yeah, I mean,
they don't really care
Lights
about
on.
succeeding in the game because they probably can't. They're probably not allowed to get very far.
yeah, probably.
Landing gear.
That would be absolute torture to me.
I believe it.
Powered assistance.
Holy fuck, dude. So I made these changes, and I'm up to 130 frames per second in Star Citizen.
Or maybe
From
you're just on a
24.
good server.
No, I'm in the same non-server based instance. It's in private mode. It's exactly the same as it was when I was getting 20. Oh my god, this is like
Alright, so I'm gonna get a Titan then and blow you away.
so much better. That's fine. Most of it was my setup. Oh, sweet Jesus, thank you.
You were probably still on your old video card the whole time, I bet you. Like it was the primary.
No, I didn't have anything plugged into the old video card at all.
Doesn't
Set
matter.
station filter.
Yeah, I guess if it was set to be the primary processor for it, then it had to route through that other display port.
Yep.
The only one I can't figure out is how to lock onto something when I look at it with my voice. That's the only one that I haven't figured out yet. That's kind of important.
Pretty soon he's just gonna be flying his ship without anything. Hi
I'll
Bigishi,
just be
welcome
using
to
my
the stream.
Hello. What I like about it is it keeps my hands on the joystick and throttle without having to phonetically move my fingers around to hit some of those modifier keys for some of the more advanced functions.
Oh, just go out and buy yourself a $250 joysticks. You'll never have to use voice attack again. Just kidding.
Nah, it might still have to use it.
Yeah. even the guys with the $250 joysticks still use voice attack.
Yeah, I'm gonna say, yeah, they still do.
It's more about immersion, really.
Plus now I can say a very special phrase. I'll just say it. Let's get rich. Focus Elite. And it'll open. And it'll open up a radio YouTube station that I like to play.
You should have an open Sidewinder radio. Radio Sidewinder.
Oh, is that like is it a 24/7 YouTube channel?
No, it's an actual.
No, it's actually.
Lights.
And it was, I had a checkbox in XSplit that capped the game frame rate, and I did not realize that it actually affected the graphics card. So I've been artificially capping myself at 24 frames per second in the actual game, while I thought that I was just affecting the stream. Oh my god.
That would do it.
Yeah, and that's why all the VR games were performing even worse, because it's probably 1 frame per eye, so I automatically got half the frame rates.
Maybe, yeah.
Oh my god. And then that was having me like urgently try and upgrade everything, and now I have
need the video card.
smoothest experience. Oh no, it is much better than even before I started streaming. It is crazy.
Request.
Alright, now I can stop lying to myself and saying you can't tell the difference.
Alright, go to Orbis. Try Orbis out.
I'll do that next time, but that one's mostly network issue. For sure. Let's see here. But yeah, I'm sure there's partly that. I think there's a throttle
Landing gear.
Alaric Bigishi says hello back at you, random voice.
Ah, hello. See, someone finally says hello back.
Hey, my viewers are all very polite.
Mm-hmm.
What are you trying to say?
It's
just Bud is the one that had the issue. When we were playing cards, and he's like, "Does it like eat a fat dick?" Was what they said.
It was something like that, yeah.
They just went into chat, said that, and then like disappeared. That was all they did. I'm like, someone's at a LAN party and made a new account.
Reset HMD.
Yeah, I had a guy talking about him and his cousin touching penises. And that was on, I think that was on YouTube.
I am getting 120 frames right now. Let me see what it's like in the PU itself. Cause, oh man, I will kick myself if I've just been artificially limiting myself by not knowing how to do the settings in XSplit.
That's interesting. Hickman survey. I'm here. What do you want? How do I turn this in?
Thanks for your patience, guys. I had to tear the computer completely apart and rebuild it.
Hickman survey?
God. Fucking beautiful.
Yeah. That's where I'm at. I'm here.
And you need to turn missions in?
Yeah, and it won't let me. They're not popping up.
Look at the mission. What are the requirements?
Okay.
nothing. It says deliver data to Hickman survey in the Nagalan system, and I'm here.
God,
I refreshed it and it's working. Good gracious.
so ridiculously smooth.
Good stuff,
Buttery.
man.
Um,
Now I can stop bitching about your shit streams.
yeah.
He's like,
I'm- I'm surprised I was able to get the performance I was able to out of it with myself throttling like that. Feels weird. Kind of like when you go to those TVs that have a crazy high frame rate and it seems like the movie is weird because it's guessing so many extra points. People, oh. Yeah, I guess that is kind of that.
you can actually Google it. That's what it's called.
Okay. I'd
fact.
never. Most people I talk to about it, they're like, "What are you talking about, idiot? Looks better." And I'm like, "That's weird."
That's kind of my kick.
Gotcha, gotcha, yeah.
Weird, nonsensical stuff.
Yeah, no, that's great. Most people just think I'm an idiot. And, you know, just because they're right doesn't.
I don't know, man.
All right.
Maybe tomorrow I'll hack stuff instead of games. We'll see. I got a couple days.
System.
Couple.
.40 frames in the actual persistent universe is pretty good.
Star Citizen. No, I'm just teasing, but reset HMD.
Yeah, whatever. That's what I'm playing.
No, I'm just teasing. I wish it was. I'm just waiting until it's done. That's all.
Yeah, no worries. Makes sense if that's the kind of game you prefer. I clearly like playing things.
That's all.
No worries. I'm just comfortable with that model, so I'm playing it. I totally get it. I much prefer it over the idea of just grinding credits for a jillion years. So part of it is I may or may not have a lot of time to play in the future, so I want to continue to be able to enjoy the game without spending large amounts of time. Just, you know, several years just farming money in game doesn't sound very fun to me. I've done that most of my life already, and from game to game it doesn't really change too much how you do that. Plus, if I'm able to enjoy it now with a lot of people by paying more money to get bigger ships, I'm cool with that.
Wait, you don't get to keep them after the launch, right? If I remember correctly.
Yeah, you get to keep the ships that you buy after launch. Yeah, I mean, they're not. I'm not just buying these and then not gonna have them later. These are part of my fleet, and people will be able to come and join me and fly in them with me in perpetuity. So
I always thought they just disappeared after the launch, and that you had to like rebuy them with in-game currency or something.
no, no. That would be horrifying, and no one would pay for it. No, and it just, that's the way it is. I've got these ships, and I can trade in and buy other ships before the official launch once that's a little bit closer. Let's see here. Yeah, definitely getting a smoother experience. That artificial limitation on the frames that I was causing on myself, definitely problematic. Fancy that, right?
No joking, yeah. Setting a limit on your frames?
Yeah, well, the problem is it must have been stopping the game itself, because it was basically capping the game from moving on to the next frame, which caused other issues, I imagine. Because this isn't CPU or GPU bound, right? It's bound on the network and processing between those things. So
sorry, go ahead. I was getting directions to my landing pad.
Yeah, just now I want to see if playing VR games isn't as janky, but I need to get an adapter.